So, two things I want to close with is
Right.
what's one phrase that builds trust instantly for you? What do you think is a great trust building phrase that you think would work great when people are communicating?
Trust building phrase. Look, I think vulnerability is like posing the question, are we the same when it comes to this?
Right.
You know, instead of saying I'm nervous, you could ask the audience, hey guys, have you ever been nervous? Now you got, I'm more trusting of you, all right, from that regard. It's not AI, it's not scripted, it's not perfect. It's actually humanizing yourself. So in a phrase, the most powerful word in sales, the most powerful word, and a client bought me the sticker, all right? Believe. All right, a lot. Believe is great in your self-talk and external talk. If I ask someone, do you believe I can help you? And they say yes. Everyone in the world, I know this, everyone in the world will do what they believe. They'll go to a place of worship every week. They'll send their kids to college and pay a fortune for it because of what they believe, all right? If people are having doubts, self-talk, and they ask themselves 3 questions. One is, do I believe in myself? And they answer that with a yes. Great. The next question they ask them, can I get someone else to believe I can help them? And then the third one is, can I get someone to place a high value on what I bring them? You have those 3 things in play. As glorious as this is and what you've built, you can operate with no business cards, no website, nothing, none of that. If you have those 3 things in place, you can put money in your pocket without anything else.
That's interesting because
That's my journey. My journey's been like literally, do I believe in myself? Yes. Can I get someone else to believe I can help them? I didn't have a website for the first 5 years. I don't need the warehouse and this stuff to get ahead. I think people overthink.
they want the shiny toys, they want the objects.
Yeah, but they also overthink, or they're letting negative messages in. They're listening to someone in the office talk negatively about something. So just in your self-talk, a lot of the world does affirmations. Affirmations are a bunch of statements. Questions of yourself and elaboration on those questions, if you need to do them, is what will help people get through their days.
Wow, that's strong. I am extremely excited, and I really want to thank you, man, for taking the time this morning. It's early morning, right? And we're looking forward to this event, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future as well. I think that your communication style, your thought process, I guess posing the questions properly and really just making sure that you're humanizing things and getting, it's so internalized. And like when you're listening to this and you kind of like think back, you're like, okay, wait a minute. And then also too, trying to implement all of this, it's like a 1-step thing. I think it's kind of like a skill you adapt and learn if you keep doing it. Is that how you would say?
If you're, I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to share something, but now that you've, okay, we're going to do this is a perfect segue, all right, for a great lesson. All right. Have you ever gone on social media and you see a video and at the beginning it says, wait till the end?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And then you watch for 5 minutes and either 1 or 2 things happens. One, you're like, can I get my 5 minutes of my life back?
Yeah.
Or the second play, the glorious play, is the Sixth Sense movie. Like, it's like you get to, oh, I'm glad I watched it till the very end. So here's what we're going to do with this podcast. All right. You're going to say, look, you'll probably have to watch the entire thing to have a full understanding and grasp of what Jamie shares at the end. But have you ever heard the notion, save the best till last?
Yeah.
At minute 15, whatever, right, Jamie's sharing something that is beyond, all right, which will help you all get what you want out of every interaction. Every interaction you go into before it starts, go into it with the words, I agree with you, cemented in your brain before the conversation gets started. However your conversation goes, you want it to get to the end where you say the words, I agree with you. All right, because if you do the words, I agree with you at the end in your mind before you start, all right, you're going into a conversation, predetermined outcome, making it the other person's idea to go along with what it is you want them to do. All right, so instead of like a loan officer gets asked, what are the rates? Now,
That's the biggest question nowadays.
Okay, a veteran loan officer who's been doing it for years might indeed, and I'll prove it today, answer, the rates are 7%. Now, they've been doing it 15 years. They're successful. They've been doing it. But when they share with a new client, the client asks, what are the rates? The loan officer goes, they're 7%. Okay. Does that person know all the years of experience and what the loan officer brings to the table based on that answer? They don't. Okay. So if I'm like, I agree with you. Okay. What are the rates? I've got, I agree with you. I'm going to be like, absolutely, I'll share the rates just very quickly. Are you only caring about the rates, or do you also care about the caliber of the loan officer that's going to help you close on the house that you actually want? They go the right, but if they say just rates, we don't want that person in their life, all right, in our lives so much. If they answer, I care about the caliber, next question, I evoke more emotion. Well, look, and I might use group psychology. Look, a lot of my clients seem to love the fact they never have to worry, all right? My track record on getting people to close, all right? Just out of curiosity, what would be one characteristic you would value, using the word value consciously, all right, that will have you feeling very confident?